Hey guys, what's going on and welcome to a brand new video. Please make sure if you're new, please make sure to like, comment and subscribe if you're new, and let's get into it. So today, of course, is your preview for the Derby vs Leeds United game, third round of the FA Cup. And yes, I do want a cup run. And when I say a cup run, I want us to at least get to the 5th round, 6th round, because you start winning these cup games. And I made a video yesterday in my stream, and I started talking about this in my stream. In the cup, you beat a team like Derby. You might get an easy opponent in the next round, like a championship team or a League One team, and then you might get lucky with the draw that you get, and all of a sudden you're in the final 16 or the final 8. So I want us to go on a cup run, and I think we have the squad to go on that cup run. And I said this early on in the season before the FA Cup. We, of course, in the Carabao Cup got knocked out in the first round, whatever. But like, you look at that, if we won that, our next game would have been Grimsby. Like, you look at that and we could have went on a Carabao Cup run as well, which is so frustrating. So I do want us to not lose this game and go on a cup run. It also breeds confidence into the team getting back to winning ways after losing in heartbreaking circumstances in the last game against Newcastle. So it also boosts the team morale going into the Fulham game next weekend in the Premier League. So that kind of helps as well. Okay, going into this game against Derby County, the last 6 times we've versed Derby, it's been 1 win for Derby, 1 draw and 4 wins for Leeds United. So we have the upper hand over Derby in recent times. The last time we did play them, we beat them 1-0. Before them was a 2-0 win. Before them was a 3-1 win. Before them was a 1-1 draw. Before them was a 4-2 Derby win where there was 2 red cards. And then before that was a 1-0 Leeds United win. Now, going into this game, what do I expect? I expect a couple of changes. Daniel Fox spoke about how talk about Darlow and how Darlow will be starting in this game. He also talked about, you know, Longstaff, the reason why he wasn't on the bench against Newcastle, because there was more fitter players on the bench, you know, so that basically tells me he's not fully fit, which means in this game you probably won't see him starting. But I'm so confused how we're going to line up. You know, you look at the lineup of what we could go with. Are we going to go back to what we played in the championship and go to a 4-2-3-1 since we're playing a championship team? That is a possibility, you know, going into a 4-2-3-1, or do we continue with the 3-back? Maybe Fark wants to go with the 4-back, so we have less centre-backs, so we can rotate a bit more and have less centre-backs and not risk a road on, you know, or, you know, so I do think we actually might go with a 4-back in this game. Derby County, we can look at their recent form as well. They've won 2 out of their last 6 games. They beat Sheffield Wednesday 3-0. Their next game was a draw, a 1-1 draw with Portsmouth. After that, they drew 1-1 with Birmingham. Then they lost 2-1 against Leicester. They then beat Middlesbrough 1-0. And then in their most recent game, they lost to Wrexham 2-1. So that's their recent form. So they haven't been bad recently. You know, recent form not bad for Derby County. But going into this game, how do I think we will line up? I do feel like we're going to line up in that 4-2-3-1 formation. There was also news in the press conference that Sam Byram probably won't be playing this game either, which is bad because we need a rotate, and he would have been a perfect player to come in for this game because apparently he has back issues, something with his back. So hopefully he's okay to play. But you look at this, I don't even know how we'll line up, but I'll try and make a starting 11. So Darlow, it's already been confirmed, Darlow will start in goal. Then I think we're going to go Goodman soon because I don't know who else you're going to go with. Unless Byram's fit, I think we go Byram at left back. You're then going to have your 2 centre backs, but I think it's going to be Bornau and Strauch. I think we're going to go Bornau and Strauch at centre back. At right back, I think it's going to be James Justin. You're then going to have your 2 DMs, which, if Longstaff can start, I think it'll be Longstaff and Gruev. If not, I think it's going to be Ampadu and Gruev. So I'm going to say Ampadu and Gruev because I think that's what we'll go with. So Ampadu, Gruev. Then you're going to have the 3 in front, which I think will be Nonto. You're going to have Nonto on the right, I'm going to say. Then you're going to have Okafor on the left. And then Tanaka in the middle. That's how I think we'll line up. And then up top, I think we'll have Joel Pirro. That's my lineup for the game. I mean, let me know what your lineup is, because it could be anything, to be honest. Like, you could do anything with the lineup, and it depends on the injuries, as I said as well, with the likes of a Byron. Will he be available? A Longstaff? Is he fit enough to start? And it's one of those things where you're going into this game against Derby in the Cup, and you're not quite sure how we'll line up. But yeah, I think we'll go through. I want us to go through because I want a cup run. This is just going to be a short little preview. I really don't have much else to say about this game. But yeah, hopefully we take the win and we go into the 4th round of the Cup, because that's exactly what I want. A little cup run for Leeds United, because at the moment, 8 points clear in the Premier League. Honestly, at the moment, we're not 100% safe, but we're getting to that point where we're kind of more confident. Also, the way we're playing recently, you know, this game in the Cup also gives players breaks. You know, the likes of a DCL gets a break. Aronson, who's been phenomenal, gets a break. I mean, Aronson's the type of player that could play 90 minute after 90 minute after 90 minute, but I do want to see Aronson get a break because he did go off with a cramp of course, against Newcastle, and he was on the floor, and I thought he might have been injured. But yeah, I do want to see him go, not start. I don't want to see Aronson start because he needs to be fit for the Premier League, because at the moment he's been our best player for the last couple of games. So yeah, he needs to be fit and ready for the Premier League games. Same with the DCL, they need to be ready. Ampadu, I think, will start just because he's the captain, and I think we'll leave our captain on the pitch, I feel like, so him and Gruev will play. And yeah, it'll be good to get some minutes in the likes of a Nonto, in the likes of a Tanaka. If I missed anyone that you think will start, let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.